you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, we're going to be talking about Gigi Hadid because she is clapping back at allegations that she is not supportive of her friend Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce. So obviously, y'all know we need to discuss. So in case you missed it, at the end of last week, Us Magazine put out this report that Gigi Hadid is not necessarily feeling Taylor Swift's behavior with Travis Kelce, and thankfully she is now responding to this report and setting the record straight once and for all. She also mentioned Selena Gomez, which is some nice confirmation as to how Selena Gomez feels about that Page 6 report that was put out about her just a couple weeks ago. Yes, I'm talking about the one where Selena Gomez was allegedly concerned that Taylor is moving too fast with Travis. It was a lot. This Us Magazine report is a lot, and Gigi Hadid's clapback is absolutely perfect. So we're gonna get into all of that, you guys. But first, because this is the first pop-up of the week, you know, I have to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. So let me know how you are, what you've been up to, all of that good stuff down below. Me personally, you guys, I'm having a mild panic attack because I did not realize that Thanksgiving is literally next Thursday. Where did the year go? How are we already at Thanksgiving? I feel like we completely skipped over Halloween. I just cannot believe that the holidays are freaking upon us. You guys know I love Christmas, but for some reason, it just does not feel like it is that time of year yet. So I'm struggling just a little bit. So if you're also struggling, please know that you're not freaking alone. I cannot believe that we literally have 2 months until the year is over. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out. But enough about my anxiety about the end of the year approaching, because I know you guys are like, Maddison, you teased a clapback from Gigi Hadid talking about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Let's get to it. And I don't blame you. So straight to the tea, people, go ahead and put this time code down there in the comments to help out your fellow straight to the tea people. And now let's get to unwrapping these Gigi Hadid, Taylor Swift, and Travis Kelce facts. All right, so as you all know, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are heating the F up. Obviously, I could not be happier about it. But you guys, over the weekend, Travis Kelce traveled to Argentina to go and support Taylor Swift while she was performing on her Eras tour. And they basically gave us 2 shows in one because Travis Kelce was interacting with the Swifties. He was bonding with Taylor's dad. He was snacking on some chips. He enjoyed when Taylor Swift changed the lyrics to Karma and gave a little shout out to him. He blushed and he had the best reaction. And then obviously we saw that kiss happen right after she wrapped her show between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, a moment that we really haven't seen Taylor Swift have with any of her boyfriends previously. So it was just a really big weekend for those of us who are absolutely obsessed with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. However, prior to all of that amazingness that took place this past weekend in Argentina, there was a report that came out at the end of last week from Us Magazine. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I did see this report last week and I almost did a pop-off about it on Friday. However, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna hold off on it. I wanna see what happens because I just feel like this might not be completely accurate, and I'm so freaking happy I did. So this original report from Us Magazine, you guys, a source came forward and was talking about Gigi Hadid's reaction to Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. And this source was definitely making it sound like Gigi Hadid is not a fan of Taylor Swift's relationship with Travis Kelce. So this source said, quote, "One of the reasons Gigi hasn't attended any of Travis's games is because she doesn't agree with the way Taylor has been acting with him." This insider went on to say that Gigi's absence from Travis's games is not a coincidence and that she adores Taylor, but Gigi, quote, "feels like Taylor is doing too much too soon." As I briefly mentioned at the beginning of this video, this report about Gigi Hadid thinking that Taylor Swift is doing too much too soon came after that Page 6 report about Selena Gomez being, quote, "concerned that Taylor Swift is moving too fast with Travis Kelce." In that Page 6 report, a source pointed out some of the same things that this source is saying about how Gigi Hadid feels. You know, that Selena felt like she was doing too much with the paparazzi. Selena was weirded out that, you know, Taylor Swift was really hanging out with Travis's mom. And this source also made a comment about why Selena hadn't attended any of the games. And this Page 6 source said that, you know, Selena Gomez didn't want to be a part of the media frenzy that has been happening when Taylor attends Travis's games. So it was interesting that we had that Page 6 report about Selena Gomez being concerned that Taylor is moving too fast, followed by this Us Magazine report about Gigi Hadid thinking that, you know, Taylor Swift was just doing way too much too soon with Travis Kelce. Now, we know that Selena Gomez did subtly clap back to that Page 6 report in her own way. A few days after that Page 6 report went literally everywhere, Selena Gomez was seen at dinner with Taylor Swift, Brittany Mahomes, some of the other Chiefs wags. Gigi Hadid was there, Sophie Turner was there, and so we kind of felt like that was Selena's way of clapping back at that Page 6 report, because why would she be going to dinner with Taylor Swift and Taylor's new friends from the Chiefs if she felt like Taylor was moving too fast too soon. But Gigi Hadid took a little bit more of a direct approach, and honestly, I'm living for it because she also did make Selena's stance clear as well. So you guys, Perez Hilton also put out a report in regards to this Us Magazine Gigi Hadid situation, and of course Perez Hilton also posted it on Instagram and actually tagged Gigi Hadid, and this is where she responded and commented and made her stance known. She clapped back at this Us Magazine report saying, quote, "I'm a couple days late to this tag, but didn't the press try this last week with Selena? Let it be. We are all over the moon for our girl, period." AKA, no one tried to come out either this week or next week and say, you know, now Sophie Turner is the one who's concerned for Taylor Swift. Gigi Hadid is saying, all of us girls are over the moon for Taylor, so please let this narrative be done. Now, also for those of you who didn't watch yesterday's happy hour hang, I do want to give you an update on Taylor and Travis's relationship because we've gotten several updates since everything went down in Argentina, aka since they proved to the world that they are definitely falling in love. Anyway, a source told People magazine that Taylor enjoyed her break from the Eras tour, spending time with friends and Travis, and then this insider went on to say that their relationship, quote, all feels very special. And then you guys, in addition to that, another source spoke to the Messenger and said, quote, neither of them expected this to move quickly, but they have been inseparable since they first connected. They see each other as much as they can during this busy season. Now, this Messenger insider went on to say that whenever Taylor and Travis aren't together, they're always FaceTiming and texting, and friends around them think they're very cute and they're a great match. And then the source went on to talk about how Taylor is in this new era of her life, which I love, and how much she's enjoyed getting to know this new group of friends with Brittany Mahomes and the other Chiefs WAGs, which, real quick for those of you who don't know, WAGs is a term for wives and girlfriends of professional athletes. And this source also mentioned how Taylor has really enjoyed merging her groups of friends, her new group of friends, and then obviously her OGs like Selena, Gigi, Sophie Turner. And then also, you guys, something that I'm really excited about, this source that spoke to the Messenger also made it sound like Taylor and Travis have plans to spend the holidays together. So the source said, quote, they have talked about holiday plans and how everything will work out during their busy season. Travis and Taylor have plans in December to be with each other's families for the holidays. What is happening? I am living. Obviously, I have so many thoughts about all of this, so let's go ahead and make this pop off official before I just blurt out my opinions and get to that shambong. Okay, so first up, let's talk about Gigi Hadid's clapback because obviously I'm completely here for it. I love that she addressed these allegations head on. She did not leave any room for anyone to misinterpret how she felt. And I also love that she clarified things for Selena as well, because that means that we did in fact interpret that girls' dinner in the correct way. It was meant to be kind of this unified front that we all support Taylor, we support this new group of women she's hanging out with, and we actually all get along together. And y'all know I just absolutely love when we're right here in the House of Hill. So I am living for Gigi's clapback entirely. And honestly, you guys want to know what I don't understand? I don't understand why people try to continually pit groups of women against each other. Why do all of these reports give off the impression that because Taylor Swift is now in this happy relationship, that Gigi Hadid is trying to bring her down, that Selena Gomez is trying to bring her down? Like, why are people trying to constantly pit Taylor's friends against her and against each other? I feel like it's just such this old narrative that women are constantly jealous of one another and that women can never actually be happy for their friends because they're secretly never wanting their friends to be doing better than them. And I am so completely sick of it. Taylor has been friends with Selena Gomez for years. Taylor has been friends with Gigi Hadid for years. Obviously, of course, these women are going to be over the moon seeing their friend be in love and be treated like the freaking icon that she is by a man for the first time in a really long time. Now, I'm not saying that maybe at some point Gigi and Selena might have had a little concern, and I feel like, you know what, good friends do get concerned. If you are seemingly moving really fast, you're seemingly falling head over heels, of course it is your best friend's job to say, hey, just checking in, is everything good? Are we feeling good about the situation? So I'm not saying maybe at some point Gigi and Selena didn't have some reservations about Taylor and Travis Travis, but I think at this point in their friendship with Taylor Swift, they're smart enough not to mention those reservations to the wrong people. They're gonna mention it directly to Taylor. They're not gonna say it around somebody who's gonna go leak it to the press. So at this point, I'm hoping now that Gigi Hadid has clarified things once and for all, how she feels, how Selena feels, and saying we're all over the moon for her, that shows people that, you know what, everyone in Taylor's life is here for it, so stop putting out these crazy narratives. Now, in regards to Taylor and Travis, you guys, clearly they're thriving. If Argentina wasn't an indicator that these two are the real deal, then obviously all of the reports that we've gotten after Argentina should be an indicator that they're the real deal. I know at the beginning of this relationship, and even since then, there have been grumblings that, you know, Taylor and Travis are a PR relationship. You guys, they are not a PR relationship. I will shout this from the mountaintops in every video, every chance I get. Taylor Swift does not need any more press. And Travis Kelce, even though I know a lot of people are saying, who is Travis Kelce before Taylor Swift? He is one of the best tight ends in NFL history. He also does not need the press. When you see him and how he's watching and supporting Taylor Swift while she's on stage and after, I feel like that should prove to you that this is not PR, that this is 100% real freaking life. And in addition to that, you guys, some additional tea. Dumois is even predicting that these two might be engaged. First, she said by the end of the year, but then people were like, hello, Dumois, that's literally in 2 months. So then she corrected herself and said maybe after the Super Bowl, which would be in February. And One Tree Hill's Hillary Burton, Miss Peyton Sawyer, is saying her prediction is that Taylor and Travis will be engaged by May. And for those of you who are thinking that, you know what, this is moving way too fast, like Taylor being engaged next year, I want to point out they did reportedly start talking in July. So it has been going on a little bit longer than necessarily we were privy to. And this might shock you guys, but for some reason, when I just get a feeling about two people, a quick engagement doesn't bother me in the slightest. And I think the reason I feel this way is because I have personally always felt like I would have a quick engagement just because I'm very picky. I'm also very particular about who I bring into my circle, who I bring into my family, who I bring into my friends. So I've been saying pretty much my entire adult life, I've been saying, you know what? Do not be surprised when I have a really quick engagement and I get married quickly, because I'll know when I've met the right one, and I'll have no reservations about going from 0 to 100 quickly. So that's why I can't hate on Taylor and Travis moving quickly and all of these people predicting that they're gonna have a quick engagement, because I see that for myself. And just for some reason, the quickness with these two just doesn't really shock me. They're both very compatible. They're similar ages. They're both ready to settle down. They're both close with their families. They both want their own family. They're both at the height of their careers. Like, it makes complete sense to me that they're both in a place where they could be ready to settle down, be engaged, and that they found their person. Personally, I think the holidays are going to be a really big test for Taylor and Travis. If this source is correct and they are spending the holidays together with their families, I think this will be the thing that can either make or break them, because I think about how I would feel personally. Like, if I blend my family with my boyfriend's family and everything goes seamlessly, like, we're done. Game over. This is it. This is the end game. So I do think if the holidays go smooth with the Swifts and the Kelces, it's going to be game over for these two. I'm actually not even going to talk about the alternative if the holidays don't go well, because zero part of me thinks that something could go wrong with the Swifts and the Kelces spending the holidays together. I feel like their families are going to get along perfectly. Travis's parents clearly already love Taylor. Taylor's dad clearly already loves Travis. That was evident by how they were bonding with one another in Argentina. So I don't know. I just feel like things are moving quick. Obviously, people in Taylor's life are here for it. I'm here for it, clearly, as you guys have already been knowing. But whenever anything major happens, because this is a situation we're going to have to keep an eye on, but y'all know when anything really big happens, I'll be sitting right here to fill you in on it. In the meantime, though, I want to hear all your thoughts and feels on Gigi Hadid's clapback and the latest with Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. Let out all your thoughts and feels down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you guys are following me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep always coming back here to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys want to show me a little extra love, don't forget you can hit that super thanks button down below. Also, you guys, make sure you tune in on Wednesday for our live happy hour hang at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. You guys can also check out all of my merch over at my merch store at thehouseofhill.com. And on that note, you guys, I'll see y'all next time.